Hey, what's up? Welcome to Off Topic Live on today. I'm your host, Michael. We got special guest Troy Baker. Not special guest. Can't get rid of him. Jeremy Dooley.
That's me.
Still here. Some say he lives here.
Like a
Trevor
rash.
Collins. Gavin Free.
Hiya.
Hi, how you doing?
You
have like just the slightest amount of glitter on you.
I see what you're saying.
I've got glitter all over me.
Move and it keeps sparkling.
I was doing a slow-mo video where we had glitter.
Oh, never mind. Say no more. That makes sense.
You're very dewy.
Slow-mo and glitter immediately tracks.
I made a video where I tried to break the YouTube's compression. So I picked like the finest stuff possible, and I think I've done it.
Great.
It'll be a video that no one can watch.
Right,
Great.
yeah.
And then you go, I did it.
This is basically Skynet coming online.
If you
Sorry, guys, it was me.
It was fucking glitter. That's what
Gavin
broke the
did
internet.
it.
Oh,
you
shit.
single-handedly managed to get YouTube to work on their compression or change something about their compression, that's awesome.
I'm still covered in glue from
So
trying
you guys
to...
should get together.
From the Sam Tab can.
Glitter and glue sounds
I-
like the best like gay cop show ever.
Glitter and glue.
Damn,
I
dude.
kind of want to make that
Dynamic
show.
Definitely
duo.
glue, yeah.
Fabulous.
Was it the? Do you know
wouldn't-
iCloud is actually on Google servers?
Oh my, what? Wow. This
Scandalous.
changes everything.
What I think would be hilarious is if this show just went to bars all of a sudden.
Stop.
We came back and it's
Like an apple with a skull in it, like comes up, like flashes on screen.
where's Trevor? It's like
There's just someone else sitting there who replaced Trevor.
there's no Trevor anymore.
I really want that gay cop show.
Yeah, glitter and
Glitter
glue.
and glue. By the way, I've already done, I think I saw you doing the same thing. I texted my agent and I've already got that locked up. So glitter and glue. I mean, I was glitter and glue.
Going.
Keeping
Stars.
fabulous. I just want to be glitter. That's all that I want. No shit, man. It'd be like we'd have the best outfits. They'd all be like crop tops. Ugh, it's so good. People are still going out about glitter.
Glitter and glue is the new thing. I mean, that's also definitely the title of this
Oh
episode.
man.
I'm just trying to imagine what color the police lights would be on the car.
Purple and pink, baby.
It's actually there's no lights.
And the siren would just be
puffing
like,
out glitter. And all the glitter catches the light, so it just goes.
It'd be like
what a
the
mess.
Techno.
environmentally
Damaging, yeah.
No. Biodegradable. It would be biodegradable.
Oh, biodegradable.
Maybe there's
biodegradable
one
glitter that you get.
spotlight.
Yeah. Well, they
mixes up.
obviously make it themselves.
Got it.
They're like Peter Parker.
Oh, they cut
making
their
his
own
They
glitter?
work in a glitter factory?
Yeah.
The worst jokes going through my head, and I care about you all too much. What else? Please move away.
They said they had
cup.
like 3 cases.
Red what are we?
And I was
frat
like,
boys?
just put 'em
red
all.
solo cup. You don't like last?
All outside, I'll take them.
So they're at my house. Well, one is.
True or false? If
Three
shit were to
six-packs.
go down,
all I have.
that is who I want standing no less than 3 inches away from me. Because I feel like any trouble, I feel so safe in your arms. Yeah, like that, he could, for sure. I genuinely feel like with you, everything's gonna be okay. Like you're almost waiting for bad shit to happen. She was like, guys, I've got this.
Yeah.
I'm like an attack dog. You know?
Sure.
Or you'd like have like a
But
fire
you-
extinguisher.
Bipedal.
This is the show to do it too, though.
People usually just assume.
Yeah, an attack dog is only good like if
Things are gonna
someone is like invading. I'm talking about like if there was like, oh no, like the whole Iran thing, he's like, gentlemen. I'm ready. There's nothing he's not prepared for. I ordered pumpkin spice at Starbucks, and the guy, I ordered this in January. I was like, oh man, this actually sounds good. I'll do it. It's kind of rainy in LA, which we never get. And it was, I said, can I get I'm normally just like a straight up Americano guy, easy coffee guy. I was like, can I get a pumpkin spice chai latte? And the guy goes, sir, we don't have pumpkin spice anymore.
Oh.
Oh my god.
You laid it down hard.
Yeah, he's like, get the fuck out of my store. I was like, I said, I forgot. You don't have it after the holidays. It's like, I understand. Like, I want, if anyone even breathes the sound of like a holiday song, like on December 26th, I'll let you go to January 2nd. But if I hear like, it's big, I will just,
It's over.
1.5 words. And yeah, but so the 12 days of Christmas end
yeah,
on
they
the
end.
6th of January?
What are you talking about?
When are the 12 days of Christmas?
No,
starts on
you're making
Christmas
some
and
sense
goes as
here.
long as you
it's like
want.
the 5th or 6th is like the universal put it all away.
You got all the birds up until New Year.
Yeah, flood your house with different birds. Swarms just floating around.
Yeah.
The holiday season.
January 6th.
Oh!
See?
Here's why.
There's
I gotta
something
read
That's
it.
an article
How are
written
you
by
right?
you.
It is.
No.
I wrote that right before we went on.
Listen here,
What you're
Emily
saying
Van
sounds
Troosh
like
or whatever
what
her name
my
was.
mother drills into my head. They're hitting you with January 6th.
How are you right about the most obscure, weird?
No,
It's a
I know
famous
that.
song about Christmas.
That's a thing. That's like a
It's
thing.
not the
And we
7
take our
days.
tree down on January 6th.
That's the thing that like my
January.
mother would know like
January.
that. She'd be like,
Don't
"Well, you take it down January
Leave
6th."
the tree up till 6th of January, then you can put it in the garage. No. No. There's never, ever, ever.
You're living like too fast now.
No, it goes
slow
up
down.
on. Here's
Slow
what
down. Are you
happens.
crying?
What? No, I just.
I saw him yesterday. I was like,
looked up.
"Were you just
Do I
like,
look like a crier? Yeah.
You always
about
look
to
like
burst into tears.
you always look like you just watched Homeward Bound. Or something like
When I look back.
like Milo's Adventure. Like you just got
knew
out
I
of the
was right
swamps of
about the
sadness
tree.
and never-ending story. Oh
get
man,
that.
like Artax just went
misty.
underwater and you just got your shit together. That's the permanent look on your face. Like I'm happy, I'm okay
Slow
now.
down on the water.
Okay, it goes up on the on Thanksgiving. That's when like I don't want to hear anything from Nat King Cole or anybody before then.
Michael Bublé, put him away.
I never want to hear anything from Michael Bublé. I have never yelled louder at
but what a
Alexa
name,
and told him
Bublé.
like it's beginning. I was like, don't you ever play that song again.
Alexa, we're already
wait.
on shaky ground.
So wait, you don't want the tree up January 1st, but you're fine to have it up in November.
Thursday of Thanksgiving. Actually, not true. When
on Thanksgiving?
we go up to Big Bear on Thanksgiving. We come back and then it's like, let's get that tree up, man. We come back that Sunday or
So
whatever.
Good Friday or you mean that
Good
weekend?
Friday, not Easter. It's like,
No, Black Friday.
Black Friday.
Some sort of
that's
Friday.
early.
There was some sort of Friday. I was like, that doesn't sound right.
No. Oh, here's a question for you guys. Totally random. Who would you not believe? Harry Potter had these, but who would you not believe in a Harry Potter role or a Star Wars movie? Who would you not believe? Like
Which actor?
yes.
Jeff Goldblum as the professor.
Oh, that would fit.
Totally.
That would be so.
Snape?
Listen, I can see him in any movie. To be
Imagine him
honest,
doing a
but
spell.
that's so like that would take me right out of the universe.
As any professor or like Dumbledore?
Dude, if they had brought in Jeff
It was
Goldblum,
the Dumbs.
no, Jeff
Dumbs?
Goldblum as the professor of the dark arts, absolutely, dude.
Yeah, but
Today,
then he's banished to one movie.
And then
that's fine. I want to one off.
I think that would work as the Dark Arts professor.
potions,
Dark
you'll
side.
yes. And then he just puts the thing.
I think Peter
He
Dinklage.
could have been anybody.
Yeah.
Could have been
I think
anybody.
Dinklage should have been Lucius
Do you find
Malfoy.
do you find it offensive? Do you just look at Peter Dinklage and go, "How dare you, sir, with your accent? How dare you, sir? You can't do it for 6
Doing a fine
years." Dick Van Dyke had a better British accent than Peter Dinklage. Okay, I don't understand why I cannot believe that this is my accent after 6 years. That's all you have to do.
What's his natural accent?
just,
Dinklage?
He's just like
Peter
American.
Dinklage.
He's
He's
American,
just the Dinklage
American,
man.
He's
man.
just been.
No, I think
Stolen. Nicolas Cage, absolutely.
Oh, God.
In any Star Wars Death Star.
Does Mr. Potter have his key?
Keanu Reeves as Snape would be lovely to
No,
see.
Keanu Reeves is Harry.
Grown up. Who did that thing where it was Bill and John Wick is Bill if he had gone to military school? I was like, it scans. Like that makes sense to you, doesn't it? You slowed down your water.
He had to knock him out of that. Like his Billness. Straighten up, straight lace. You know, none of that like high school hippie shit. And then he becomes John Wick.
And then he became John Wick. If you had to choose, kind of like being blind or deaf,
Movies or games?
movies or games,
Keep the games.
you would keep the games. Not like you can keep your games, but you as I would keep the game. I'm just switching pronouns on you.
What did you just?
You
say
choose.
about-
What
happened? Did I just sign you up for it?
He's saying, are you saying I'll keep the games or you can keep them?
Yeah, that's what I was
Like, I don't
thinking.
want
Keep your games.
I will,
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I will not
Fuck
watch
you.
movies.
Yeah,
play games.
it would be tough, but I would probably take games. 'cause I
I'll
love the
give up
interaction.
movies.
Shut up.
I'll take the bullet.
Man.
What?
Jeremy doesn't watch movies or very much
I've
TV.
seen like 10 movies in my life.
Really?
I
It's
don't
not
watch
like-
movies. Yeah.
Were you like some?
I just didn't. I never
just-
like
it's
took
his
the time
brain.
to sit down and watch them.
Okay, so
I went and saw Jumanji.
He said
too.
Jumanji. That's
10%.
And he loved
10% of
it.
his library.
He loved it.
No wonder you haven't seen that many movies.
That's one of the 10.
I've
Boy,
been to
this
2
is
movies with you. I saw that and I
But
saw
get
the
this about him. He will
Murder
sit.
Queen.
He will
The hide
sit
and
on a
seek. I can't remember
plane,
what it was called.
not watch a movie, and just stare at the seat in front of him.
That is not true. Please tell me not true. That's a
Well, I didn't hear a word you said.
If you're on a
I
plane,
said-
what do you do? What do you do on a plane?
What do I do on a plane?
You have a flight. You have a flight.
oh,
to...
are you talking about the time that I watched Monsters Inc. without sound?
No, I'm talking about the time where you just didn't watch.
What did you think the movie was about? Are you serious?
Yeah, I couldn't find my headphones, so I just looked at
Were you doing that? Was it on your
just
screen or the next
looked at
person? Laura Bailey, true story, will do this. She'll be like on a book and go, and watch the screen of the person she's next to. And I was like, what do you think Pick a Movie is about? Like, what do you think Monsters Inc. is about? It's like a cartoon where guys kidnap a girl. It's like,
Let that kid go. Let that little girl go.
I did the same thing. I kept like the person next to me on like 4 flights in a row watching the same movie, like some Leo DiCaprio movie where he played. It's like olden times movie, and I was
Once
just
Upon a
like,
Time in Hollywood?
no, it was
Django Unchained?
Titanic.
no, it was someone else.
Better. Great pull. Go with his. Mine's
But I was like, why does everyone sat next to me watch this movie? And I feel like I've seen most of the movie just from it being on the screen next to me. I've never watched it myself. I don't even know what it's called.
on the
Just
flight,
fill in the gaps.
On the flight out here, I get into my seat, and I'm a window, not an aisle guy, and I get into my seat, and the woman who sat next to me, I help her. She goes, "Do you mind?" I was like, "Sure," and I help her get her bag up there, and I was like, "Thank you." I'm just gonna squeeze in right there. And she sits down. She was like, "I'm very old. I'm 63 years old, and I'm gonna have my headphones on the entire time. So if you need to get out, you just give me the old rap on the arm." And I almost proposed to her.
Oh.
Because the person that I sat next to, and I was like, all right, I get in my little
Right.
this is my cave. I get to watch my shows or do whatever I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna write what I'm ever gonna do. Put this on, and this guy's like,
Oh no.
Oh
That's the
no!
worst. What's
How long
going
is
on?
it to?
Yeah.
Hey, that's the moment.
sorry, yes? What do you need? How long is it to Austin? It's about 2 hours, 15 minutes, give or take. Austin, huh?
Oh,
And this guy was like, what are the chicks like down in Austin? I was like, hey, I'm willing to go on a no-fly list to murder you.
That's it.
That's more
Do you have any
of
more of the pillows?
No life.
Just go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
What would be the worst movie to watch without sound?
I mean, the best.
Black Swan.
12 Angry Men.
12 Angry Men would be
That's a
telling
lot-
you're like,
a lot of talking.
what is this movie about? I think that any movie, any viewing of Caterpillar, what's the?
Caterpillar Man.
No, I'm ruining the joke. What's the name of the movie?
Human Centipede.
Thank you.
Really?
yeah. I mean,
Whoa.
yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Nailed
By
it.
the way,
Got it from Caterpillar. He
you
did.
knew exactly what I was
Damn, dude.
So,
All right. That
we're
mouth
we're
on
always
that
going to play
butthole.
charades or win, lose, or draw together. You're my teammate for life.
I don't know where I was going. I was thinking some sort of animated kids movie.
Yeah, I was gonna
that
say
is-
I was thinking about that book
And
with
I was
the big
thinking like
green
Charlotte's
pinnacle
Web.
at the top.
Is there a caterpillar in that? I don't know.
Trevor went the opposite direction.
You knew that would be the worst movie. If you could, it was sound or not. If you had someone sitting next to you on a plane and you went, no, you are not. You are. I don't even want to be close to you. Like, luckily on the TV screens, they've kind of got it where you're like, you can watch
privacy
porn on here if
thing?
you want to. It's like
Yeah,
this little, you have to
polarized.
lean over and look over.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's the weird. I've always wanted to, just as a goof, just load up like some like terrible hardcore porn and just like load up on the iPad and just be like. And have it someday if I'm sat not next to someone like Jan, but if I'm sat next
You
to
gotta
somebody,
pull your audience.
Yeah, I pull the audience. But if it's like an 80-year-old just horribly racist woman or whatever, I'm gonna be like, You're in for a treat, Dolores.
Dolores.
Dolores is she's gonna be like, I was in that.
Oh my God.
Can I get a blanket?
Can I get? I'm gonna need 2. Dolores, are you gonna use your blanket?
What's DVDA?
It's the old media.
There you go.
Put a DVD in your butt.
I've got 1 left, and I hope that I'm able to get Continental Bingo, but I've got to get Antarctica, and I'm done.
That's an expensive one to get.
It is not only is it expensive in money, but it's also expensive in risk. Because you can either sail from South America, or you can fly from South America. And I've been to Argentina, and they're like, it's right there, and you could just do that. But it's like a 45-minute flight, hour flight, something like that. But there's a place that they go past, which is the PNR, the point of no return.
God.
Great,
Man, yeah, nice.
And they go, if we don't feel good about this, we turn back and we keep your money. But it's like, once they go, beep, and it's the PNR, you're like, we're committed, we're going.
I hate that. I hate everything about
That's
that.
horrific. That's horrific.
What if every flight had a PNR? And just make travel like way more anxious. Just like,
ladies and
are we
gentlemen,
up on it?
we're
Are we
passing
passing
the point of no
it?
return right now?
Here's the beauty of that. Everything in life has a PNR, right? Like you're moving moment to moment into the next PNR. It's always the point of no return. You can never go back.
When you poo, there's a point
where
you
can't.
You can get it back, but after a certain point,
How many times do you think you get it back?
How many times do you want it back?
Yeah. How often is that?
Yeah, how often do you second guess?
I'm not
Like,
ready
when you're-
yet.
Not yet.
full
You took this nice,
Not yet.
like
You took something so beautiful.
thing, and you ruined it. You literally shit on it.
What?
Why else am I employed here?
I don't know.
To compare it to a poo.
You're just here.
To think of Gav in the bathroom going,
ruined it.
you know what? Maybe I'll save it.
Maybe I'll say
no,
maybe
this
later.
Could be better
No, I have
later.
done
Not yet.
I've done that. I sat down and I was like, it was on its way, and I was like, there's no toilet paper.
Well,
Oh, that's a
And I
good
went
save.
back.
Wait, you what'd you do? What'd you like?
Push it in. I was
reached back.
right before the PNR.
right before the piano.
No, see, that's when this
giving
goes
him a
back to
term he
another
didn't need to
conversation,
have.
the bidet.
Oh, you don't want to blast it hanging.
Well, no, you don't need the toilet.
It back up there.
You don't want to blast it hanging. I swear to God, that's an Eminem lyric.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Everything is a music something.
if you're ever wondering, don't
my
blast
God.
it hanging.
Because you don't want to blast it hanging.
So are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do
my
Antarctica?
God.
You gonna blast it hanging?
You should do Antarctica.
I want to do Antarctica. I had a friend that went there, and he said, you look up at night and you see the stars, and there's almost more white than black. And he was like, you're on a different planet.
So
crazy.
cool.
I want to see that just once in my life.
All right. Well, thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. You'll see us. We won't see you.
Right.
I can see you.
Push,
All
don't
of
pinch.
you.
Trevor, stop crying.
I'm gonna cry.
Stop.
I'm gonna cry about this.
Bye, everyone.
You can end it.
Do you know iCloud is actually on Google servers?
Oh my, what?